Hey friends, Alaska Beard Guy here. Today I'm going to be talking about products, many products from The Honest Elephant. So I was first contacted by Nicole Callahan, the owner of The Honest Elephant, a while back, and when I received the package from her, I had to do my first unboxing video, and I'll put the link here. You can check that out. I give some background information on The Honest Elephant and the name, which is really cool, but to summarize, basically, Nicole is based in Rowlett, Texas, but she's from Hugo, Oklahoma, which is home to 2 tent circuses. Obviously, the circus vibe and elephants are really big there. Even Santa Claus, instead of riding a sleigh or coming in on like a fire truck or something else, you know, like what you'd find in a lot of parades, Santa Claus comes in on an elephant. So, hence the name, The Honest Elephant. So like I said, if you want a little bit more background on the company, make sure to check out the unboxing video. And when you watch the unboxing video, you're going to see that I was blown away and overwhelmed with all of these amazing products and just how many of them there were and just all the different scents and styles. Where to start? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of break it down and do my best to give you as much information as possible without making this an epic Lord of the Rings 3-hour trilogy video. So first off, the beard oils. The beard oils all come in a 1-ounce blue cobalt plastic bottle with a pump. I'm going to try to angle that there so you can see the pump. This is fantastic for traveling, for not spilling, for not breaking. Plus the pump allows you to, you know, again, kind of control how much you would, just like with a dropper. Keep in mind also, this isn't a cobalt blue, so it is still giving you a lot of the protective qualities like the darker dropper bottles are, as far as protecting the liquid inside from, you know, changing the overall scent or qualities or becoming less than what they were meant to be. All of these oils are pretty much clear. So you're not really going to see much of a tint. I know there are people out there, I know there are beard oil users out there who are really big on the clear oils. These are all clear oils, and they use 10% or more argan oil. So if you are a big fan of argan oil, I'm a big fan of argan oil. I love the heat protecting qualities of argan oil. These are packed full of argan oil. So I have no worries when I use my heated brush, you know, with these, definitely. As far as ingredients, all of these oils are using argan, obviously, coconut, sweet almond, jojoba, aloe, and vitamin E. One thing about these that I notice it's a bit different from a lot of the other companies that I've reviewed or checked out is aloe. Aloe is something that is great for your skin, it's great for moisturizing, great for hydrating, and you're going to feel that with all of these oils. They're all very lightweight oils that are going to easily absorb into your skin and into your beard and leave it feeling great afterwards. I'm going to try to not be redundant in this video, which is why I gave you so much information in the beginning about the oils, because across the board, they share very similar characteristics. The big difference between them are the scents. So for the first one, I'm going to give you my absolute favorite. And this is the Manly Mustache and Beard Oil Sandalwood Mexican Vanilla. You can see that right there. You are going to get blasted with sweet Mexican vanilla. It's got a subtle sandalwood hint underneath that complements and kind of enhances the sweetness in that Mexican vanilla. Everyone who has smelled this has loved it and commented on it. And I mean, unanimously, this one across the board, best overall scent from The Honest Elephant. As far as the scent goes, you're going to get about 5 to 7 hours. Not only are you going to get 5 to 7 hours out of this one, you're going to get 5 to 7 hours out of the first 3 beard oils that I talk about. Now the second 3 beard oils are going to be what I consider more the classic scent beard oils. Those are more of your cologne, aftershave, classic scents. And those, you're going to get about 8 hours. Those are stronger scents, and you are going to get more longevity out of them. With all of these, you do get a radius. So some more than others. There's going to be one that I'm going to talk about that has the least radius to it. But these are going to be noticeable and recognizable to those around you. So make sure that whoever you're around absolutely loves Mexican vanilla, because if that's the case, you're golden. You're golden. The next one is the tobacco vanilla. Again, with this one, the vanilla pops. It doesn't have that extra sweetness like the Mexican vanilla one does, but it has that tobacco, that hint of tobacco underneath. Now, a lot of times with tobacco scents, the tobacco is overpowering, or it's definitely more of like this blend to where you get that punch of tobacco as much as you get the punch of whatever it's blended with. This one, though, I will say is the safest tobacco scent that I've experienced as far as being around people that don't like tobacco scents. I realize not everyone likes tobacco, whether they're a smoker, non-smoker, ex-smoker, whatever the case may be. Some people just don't like tobacco scents. Some people love tobacco scents. I love tobacco scents. I also love being able to wear tobacco scents out in public. This one is so safe because it has such a subtle note of the tobacco that I could wear this around anyone, and if they do pick up on that subtle tobacco, it's not going to be so overpowering by any means that they're like, oh, I just got blasted with that tobacco. What they're going to get blasted with is that pop of vanilla, which is going to overpower the tobacco. But you as the wearer, you're definitely going to smell it. And someone who's around you who is tuned in and does like the scent of tobacco is going to be able to pick that up. Again, you're going to get 5 to 7 hours out of this. Incredible scent. Can't say enough. Like, vanilla scents from Honest Elephant are fantastic. Number 2 for me. My third favorite is the Royal Man. Now this one, it's different. It's got a fresh, clean scent to it. And I'm gonna go with, as far as what's giving it the scent, I'm gonna take a guess here. I'm gonna go with like a tonka bean with a bergamot, hint of sandalwood, and maybe even like possibly like a geranium. Something along those lines. Fresh, clean, light. This is the lightest of all of the Honest Elephant scents that I've tried. This one's going to have the least radius to it. You're still going to be able to smell it, but it's going to have less of a radius than all of the other ones. It's definitely the lightest, and it's definitely, I would say, the freshest and the cleanest scent, as far as those so fresh and so clean scents. This is going to be your so fresh and so clean scent. Next up, what I consider the classic scents. For classic scents, I mean the cologne, aftershave, old school style scents. First one is what I consider the strongest, the Suede Brigade. Now, a lot of times with like the suede and leather scents, that leather it's just bam, just hits you as soon as you walk into the room. Kind of like grandpa's old recliner. It's not that strong. It's more subtle and in the background. What I get most is the musk. Musk in the forefront, and then you get some amber mixed in with that leather scent. You're going to get about 8 hours from this. Like I said, the classic scents, you're going to get about 8 hours from them. They are stronger and they do have more of a radius. If you want something that people are going to smell and like they're going to notice you when you walk in the room, Suede Brigade. Next up is what I'm going to say is probably the second strongest of the classic scents. This one is the Perfect Gentleman. Perfect Gentleman was actually the hardest one for me to try to decipher the scent of. I'm not as fine-tuned, or I don't have as much experience with the scents that are used in a lot of the cologne, aftershave type scents. Oh, I've got a spider hanging on the computer. Come on, buddy. This one definitely, like, it's taken me some time, and I'm still not confident on what I fully, truly smell from it. But I'm gonna take a crack at it. So I'm gonna go with vetiver, bergamot, and jasmine. That's what I'm gonna go with. So again, it's got that more cologne, aftershave, kind of like, not musky, but along the lines of like a masculine scent, like a musky scent. It's really hard to define, for me to define at least. If you try this, please put some comments down there, make some suggestions. tell me what you smell from this. I would love to know what other people get from this. But again, this one, 8 hours, radius. If you like the cologne, aftershave, old school, classic scents, this is another one for you. Perfect Gentleman. Last but not least for the classic scents, we have the Pinaud Club. So you might have seen the word Pinaud before. You know, like you have like Pinaud Clubman, and there's a whole parfumery, if you will, of Pinaud. Pinaud was Edouard Pinaud, and he was a French businessman who back in the 1830s decided to start his own perfume house. These scents kind of still linger on to this day, and this one, it holds true. It follows in line with the Pinaud masculine scent that has been there since the 1830s. I mean, people have been wearing this since the 1830s. Like, it doesn't get more classic than this, right? For scent, you're gonna get that orange and lemon, which could also be bergamot, because bergamot shares a lot of those similar characteristics, you know, and a lot of times they're crossed over. So orange and lemon with jasmine and lavender. So it's definitely a masculine scent. It smells like it could be like your grandpa's cologne, your grandpa's aftershave, something that a classy dude throughout history would put on for a night to impress kings and queens or for a night out on the town. If you've smelled Pinaud scents before and you like that classic masculine scent, you're probably going to want this one. Next up, we've got the soap bars. These are 4-ounce bars made with a goat's milk blend, fragrance, and color. These are so craft, like small batch craft, made by hand, that you're going to notice a difference. Even if you have two of the same kind, you're going to notice a difference from one to the other. The reason I have this one is because this is Blueberry Thyme. Blueberry Thyme was the one that I had doubles of. Every other one that I had, I only had 1 bar of. So that's why I'm using this as my example so you can see it. But the coloration is different on this one. This one's a bit lighter than the other one. But the scent is the same, the quality is the same, the moisturizing characteristics of it are the same. And that holds true across all of the soaps that I used from the Honest Elephant. These are going to moisturize your skin. They are going to have a light lather. You can definitely tell that there's no chemical lathering agents or anything added to these to make them like super foamy. You're going to get a light lather out of them. And you're also going to get, I would say, you know, you're not going to get that super extended life because these don't have chemical agents that are going to extend the life of the soap. You're going to get a natural, I would say, you know, it's not easily dissolved, but you know, you're going to get a nice middle of the road length out of this bar, and it's going to hold true with the scent all the way from the first time you use it until the last time you use it. Outside of the Blueberry Thyme, I also had a Vanilla Almond. And Vanilla Almond was the other one that was different from the scents that are in the beard oils that I already previously described. And they are so true to name. This straight up Blueberry Thyme. The other one, straight up Vanilla Almond. Incredible blends, incredible scents. The other bars that I had were bars that were complementary to the beard oils, like the Perfect Gentleman, the Royal Man, the Vanilla Tobacco. And they all replicated, I would say, identically the oils. So if you like the oils, you're gonna love the soaps. And not only that, but like this Blueberry Thyme and the Vanilla Almond, like as a guy, you're gonna love them. As a female, you're probably gonna love them also. My wife loves the Blueberry Thyme just as much as I do. Because Nicole does make products for both men and women, she has really, she's got her finger on the pulse of how to make a product that both men and women can enjoy, and they also receive like the same beneficial qualities from the ingredients and from the products. So I would definitely say, if you like the scents, try the soaps. You're gonna enjoy it. Now on to the manly lotion bars. I've got two of them here. We've got Royal Man and Suede Brigade. Both of these are, in my opinion, hands down, the most moisturizing lotion bar I've ever used. Being here in Alaska, we get some dry weather, you know? We are up here in the last frontier, the Great White North, you know? and I cannot wait for winter. I think winter is going to be the ultimate test for these because I've used products that are, I would say, well known and popular. They're fine for like summer, just as a middle of the road average lotion to put on just for like light moisturizing, but nothing has given me like deep, hardcore moisturizing like these lotion bars. So they come in this tin. I'm gonna show it to you just like that. I would say size-wise, the tin I would describe as a 2-ounce tin, and you can see the size of that. I would say in total you'll probably get about 1.2 to 1.5 ounces of the actual lotion bar, which is a great size. If you keep following, when winter hits and when we hit those negative double-digit temperatures, I might do another follow-up video on just the lotion bar, just to let you know exactly how much it combats the dryness, because dryness is a major deal here in Alaska. And being in Texas, I'm sure Nicole's dealing with a lot of dryness as well. And I know a lot of people out there who are watching deal with dryness. If you are looking for something to really just like battle that dryness, I really highly suggest these. Now, the scent, the Royal Man smells just like the beard oil. Now, the Suede Brigade is a bit more of a, it's a lighter, less musky version. So, so I would say, overall, you're still getting that complimentary scent. You might get a little more or less depending upon which product you're using, and it could also be like the blend that day. Could be either one. Either way, it's still complimentary. You're gonna get a radius from it. Like when I put on the Royal Man on my hands, like I can smell that as much as far as the radius. I can smell that as much as I can the beard oil. So I highly suggest it. Last but not least, we've got the Manly Whipped Shave Cream. Now, when I first got this, I thought it was glass. I thought this jar was glass, but actually it's plastic, surprisingly. But the quality is incredible. You've got this airtight seal, pops open, and you can see I haven't used a lot of it because, if you look around, you can see I'm not really big on the shaving. But I did try it out, and I tried it out on the back of my neck, on my hairline on the back of my neck. And what I'll say is, first off, presentation. When you open this, Nicole looks like she's got like lifelong Dairy Queen ice cream scoop pouring skills, because this thing was like the most perfectly rounded, picture perfect whip that I've probably ever seen. I mean, it was fantastic. Presentation alone on this was like mind-blowing. This is a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a I hate to say it, but like one of those like a Barbasol shaving cream. I thought it was going to be something where I touched it and my finger was just going to like melt through to the bottom. No, it's actually pretty solid. It does take a while to warm up and emulsify. You want to get your hands wet. I would probably suggest some warm hot water. You also want to get the skin wet where you're going to use it, with some like warm or hot water. You're going to emulsify it. It is going to lather. It's not going to be like an uber lather, but it is going to be a lather that does a nice job of creating that layer of silky smoothness for when you shave. And I really don't have a lot of experience with shave creams, but like I said, the one thing to keep in mind is that it's not like a can shaving cream that's going to be like all light and fluffy and like you blow it and it's like blowing everywhere. I mean, this is more solid, and if you don't take the time to emulsify it, you will get like little like clumps of it, stuff like that. So you want to make sure you get that emulsified really well and get that warmed up, get that lather going before you use it. But when I did use it, smooth as silk, great shave, no burns. Neck feels great. No problems with it. Ingredients. We've got, it's a cream blend, organic oils, vitamin E, and fragrance/essential oils. This one is the Perfect Gentleman. It's like the Perfect Gentleman beard oil, just a bit lighter. It's a bit more subdued. It's not quite as in your face. It doesn't have that lingering radius or anything to it, so you don't have to worry about that. Like once you wash it off, like scent's pretty much gone, but you get that scent as you're using it, and it's like I said, it's that lighter, more subdued scent. So definitely, if you are a person who is experienced or loves shaving creams, or if you have less facial hair than me and shave more often, definitely give this a try, especially if you're putting an order in, because Nicole offers free shipping on orders over $20, and her prices are, honestly, they are at market fair price or below. It's not hard to get that $20. At the same time, you're going to get some good quality, and also Nicole sells women's products. If you like scents, you like handmade, small batch quality products, whether you're male or female, check out Nicole's products. I mean, she's got a great line. This is a way that you can get your significant other, your loved one, possibly as excited about products as you are. Now, I did mention earlier that Nicole has an alternative offering for people who are in environments where they either work with people who have adversity to scents, or or live with people who have adversity to scents, or you work in a place that has like a no scent policy. Right now, it's only available in the Manly Lotion Bar, but it's called the Naked Hunter, and it is unscented. So as far as those lotion bars, like I said, like the dryness and stuff, like these things are incredible at combating dryness. So if you want something like that that's going to moisturize and really get in there and I keep using the word combat, battle, I'll use battle this time, battle the dryness, but you want something unscented, try this out. It's great for hunters. Like if you go hunting and you can't wear scents, but you say you're in Texas, or say you're in Montana or Alaska or someplace like that where you go out hunting or fishing or camping, and you don't want those scents to either detract animals or attract animals, you might want to try the Naked Hunter. Actually, speaking to Nicole, she said that's actually one of her most popular products, because a lot of people like to hunt. If you're out there for hours, especially like overnights or wee hours of the morning, and you need something to keep your skin moisturized so that it doesn't completely dry out and make you possibly even more uncomfortable than you might already be, depending on the environment that you are hunting, fishing, or camping in, you're definitely going to want to give this one a try. So if you're wondering, where do I get these products? Go to www.thehonestelephant.com. Let me just say this. A lot of times I know there are people out there, especially, guys in the whole bearding world and stuff like that, and I'm sure women are like this too, They might be all about packaging, product packaging and marketing and how things look and appear on the surface. This is pretty much, I mean, no offense by it, but this is basic packaging. But this is all being made by hand, craft, DIY, Don't let the presentation of the beard oils, because it doesn't have some cool glossy logo, disregard flashing lights and all that stuff. Look for the quality inside. Well, that's all for me today. If you're wondering, this is a Gangsta Grass t-shirt. Gangsta Grass is a band that I worked with for many years, recorded albums with, also recorded as a turntablist, recorded the scratch work and stuff for the mastermind behind Gangsta Grass, Wrench, as well. You may know Gangsta Grass from the TV show Justified that was on the air. Gangsta Grass was known for the theme song and music from that. Other TV shows, commercials. The latest album from Gangsta Grass actually debuted at number 5 on the Bluegrass charts for Billboard magazine. Check it out, Gangsta Grass. Check out Wrench also. That's the solo project from the mastermind himself. You can find me on all your favorite social media outlets at Alaska Beard Guy on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Hit me up, alaskabeardguy@gmail.com. Like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Leave comments below. Send me emails if you want your products reviewed. Let me know. Check out pictures of Alaska here in Homer, Alaska. If you're ever in the area, email me if you want any advice, suggestions, anything like that. If you're going anywhere in Alaska, hit me up. I'll do whatever I can to give you advice or suggestions. I love Alaska. I haven't been quite all over the state, but I've been a lot of points in between. So if you have any questions or just interested in Alaska, hit me up. Until next time, I bid you all